Hello, my students. How are you? I hope you're doing well. So today we're gonna let's say finish what we studied last time. We studied comparative and superlative, and I have discussed how to compare between two things. For example, my brother is taller than me. This door is stronger than the other one. This city is better than the other one. Things like that. Also, I said about superlative that you can compare one thing to a lot of things. For example, when you say this is the best school ever, or this table is the best, or let's say this person is the best person ever. So you're using this, and if you remember, we talked, and also we said that you should use more and most when you say about when we try to use a word with more like three syllables or more. If you remembered that. So basically today we're gonna finish this, and here we have used the following rules to help you use the comparative and superlative forms of modifiers correctly. Use the comparative to compare between two things, like as I said, this table is stronger, or you can say this girl is more beautiful than the other one, things like that. Use the superlative to compare three or more things, or you can compare one thing to a lot of things. Here, for example, the San Francisco cable cars were a better means of transportation than the buses. Better, and we compared between cars and buses. So think like that. Or you can use best if you want to compare, you know, as we said, three or more things or one thing to a lot of things. And also do not forget that we use actually comparative and superlative in a dialogue. And when you try to make it a dialogue, here you will often hear the superlative used in a comparison between two things in writing. So, and they use the word comparative. Here is just in the first example of the two places we visited. I liked the Golden Gate Bridge best. Here, maybe you can hear this, maybe like it's a slang, or you can use it with a friend, but actually it's wrong. You have to use the correct form or the correct way to write one of the two places we visited. I liked the Golden Gate Bridge better. Basically, you have to avoid some mistakes, so because these are wrong. So you can use it if you want to talk to your friend, but if you're working or you're studying or you're writing or you're talking to someone like very educated, you cannot say things like that. You should avoid. Okay. Also here, just like we have a rule, it's editing tab that it's really useful about fewer and less. Here we have just less indicates how much and is used to modify a singular noun. Fewer, which specifies how many, is most to modify a plural noun. So basically here Boyd read 10 less books than Rita did. This is wrong. You can say that Boyd read 10 fewer books than Rita did. Books is a plural, and we use fewer as we said earlier, like here. A minute ago. That let me show you again. How many is used to modify a plural now. Here, Boyd eats less food when he is not exercising. Food is singular. Okay? Okay, so again, this is a rule that you should follow to avoid some mistakes. Okay? And here, very important is very like a very important tip that you should follow or rule. Avoid double comparison. Use either more or most or when you or er or est, but never the word and the suffix together. Here we have more faster and more sooner. This is incorrect. Okay, as we said here, avoid double comparison. So basically you have to say faster or sooner. So I think this is so easy. You just have to pay attention a little bit to avoid some mistakes. So you cannot, let's say, repeat your mistakes. Or if again, writing, editing, talking, things like that are so important to use comparative and superlative. And just like you need some examples, again you can use any example. And if you remember when I say like here instead of better and best we can use bad, which worse and worst. Okay, this is the worst place I've ever been, or this city is worse than the other, or this place or this restaurant is worse than the other. So basically you have to know how to use this. And also far, so I actually explained this last time, if you remember that last week. And we have a column like here some words that you should study and how to use these words. And here we have editing sentences. You have to edit. Here we have 10 sentences that you should guys edit them. And we have rules. We have like 1, 2, 3, and 4. Actually 4 rules that they will help you to avoid some mistakes. Okay, also let's say that just I want you to pay attention at this one. It is so important. A lot of people, they are confused about this, they whether they should use less or fewer. Okay, so it is so important. Also here we have a paragraph. I always say that editing a paragraph is one of the best thing ever, because you will read and you will learn from the paragraphs mistakes and everything. Okay, and also here we have another exercise, that writing sentences, sorry, that you're using comparative and superlative, or maybe just yes. So here we have, you can choose like any three, and you can write 3 sentences using comparative and superlative. I mean, sorry, actually text, because each one of them you're gonna write 2, comparative and superlative. Okay, I mean just choose 3, and you write what you think. I want you guys, here we have on a separate piece of paper, write a paragraph in a response to the statement below, including reasons and examples to support your opinion. And you have to revise it, edit it, and everything. Students should not be allowed to work after school or during the summer until they are at least 18 years of age. So try to answer this, okay, and try to write a paragraph and everything, and answer everything. And that's it for today. Feel free to ask me whatever you want. Just make sure that you guys watch the video, answer the exercise, and send me the answers so I can check your answers. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day, and if you have anything, just feel free to ask me whatever you want.